Alright, let's have a look around Arl Eamon's Denerim estate. And our companions are going to be spread out all over the place, so it gives us another reason to explore. Here's Zevron.
You know, I could get to like this. The last time I came to Denerim, I stayed at an inn so filthy the bedbugs had fleas. What say you?
So tell me more about your adventures.
Well, the only one that's really worth telling is the story of the mission right before I came to Ferelden. But no, I would rather not. I shouldn't have said anything.
Why not? What's the problem?
Nothing that I would prefer to speak of. Perhaps another day, I'm sorry.
I wonder if this has anything to do with that one regret he had that he told the Guardian.
This is a nice change from having to sleep in the woods, isn't it? Something I can help with?
What do you know of this place, Liliana?
Denerim is Ferelden's most important city, yes? This is the seat of power, the jewel in the crown of the king. She is Ferelden's heart. Her walls are strong, but within them lies so much beauty, just like the country and the people.
Well said. Here is Wynne.
This is a nice estate, isn't it? What's on your mind?
Why do you think the spirit chose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
And what about demons?
I could sense the demons, too, and their presence frightened me. It was the kindly spirits of the Fade that took the fear from me. I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Do spirits watch all people like this?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
And it protected you.
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
And also in your fight with Petra's demon.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me. I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad that you think that traveling with me is worthy of your time, Wynne.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare him for the task that is yet before him. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger-wagging.
I'll hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
It's nice to think that the Fade is not just a bewildering place of fear and demons and illusion, but that it could be beneficial and populated by more benevolent entities. Ah, here's Ogren.
I got a moment, sure.
Nice. Alright, let's head up to the upper level, see what we can find. Oh wait, Shale's right here.
Everything in here appears to be breakable. It seems most impractical.
Nigella.
Excuse me, I have to dust the Earl's sitting room.
I haven't seen many elves around here.
The Chamberlain disapproves of us. If Lady Isolde hadn't brought me into this household from Redcliffe last year, I'd never have been given a place. I beg your pardon, sir, but I really can't be seen standing about. The housekeeper will have my head. Good day.
The state of the elves in the city is just tragic. Alright. More yummy books around here for us to gain experience. How you doing, Vanguard? He's barking happily and wagging his tail. There's another book over here. Let's see what Sten has to say about the new accommodations.
This is not as defensible as I would like, but it will do. What is your wish, Kadan?
So back when we last visited Ostagar, you were quoting something earlier. What was it?
The writings of the Ashkari Koslan, the Kyun. It is the path to wisdom.
So what is this Kyun exactly?
Ask a Tamasran. They know how to explain things to children. It is not for me to teach the Kyun.
Oh, alright.
If one more servant asks if I would like a change of clothes, I will set the house on fire. What comes, my friend?
Gee, why would they ask her to change clothes? Alright, just had a brief look around at the estate there. It seems like most of the companions have settled in. We didn't talk to Alistair yet, but he's in the Arl's sitting room, and as soon as you go in there, it's going to start a new quest. And before we do that, I want to spend a little bit more time looking around Denerim. There's a couple of small side quests that I think it would be cool to undertake, especially since they take us to places we need to go anyway. So let's head out of the estate.
Elf,
Ogren,
I have something to say to you.
I am all ears, as we elves like to say.
Well, now I forgot.
Alas.
Yeah, but just know I had something.
You've had several somethings, I suspect. It's part of your charm.
Nice to know those two are still getting on. Alright. We have several quests here that we can actually fulfill before we get some new ones. When we were looking for Andraste's ashes in the temple high in the mountains, one of the chests contained some ancient scrolls. It looked like it was in a ruined library. And we know...
As there is but one world, one life...
Still preaching about food and Andraste, I think. We know that Sister Justine works with ancient holy relics. So let's see what she thinks of these scrolls.
Nice to see you again.
I found these scrolls in a Tevinter ruin.
Really? Oh, pardon my incredulity. I would like to examine them in any event.
Well, just be careful with them. They seem ancient.
Let me see. The scrolls are old, no question, and the script. It's written in cipher. Early believers used them to keep their writings safe from the Tevinter Magus. These could be authentic. Please, let me examine it.
Alright, here you go.
I need parchment, quill, and ink. What was the trick to the cipher again? I examined your scrolls. I know a few of the early Chantry ciphers, but I'm not fully familiar with this one. The bits I have made out. This may be an account of Maferath's final days, and perhaps more.
Mepharath, as in Andraste's husband?
I know. It's remarkable. The same Mafrath who betrayed our prophet and saw her burn alive in Minrath Rus. If we could get a real translation, well, it could be the find of our lifetime.
Sounds interesting. Could I get a copy of the translation sometime?
When I finish decoding it, absolutely. But it will not be easy. It could take months. The ciphers were designed to be difficult for the Magisters to decrypt. Who knows what secrets we can uncover, what truths we can find. Here is all of the allowance I have for acquisitions. Take it and go. 1,000 blessings.